That was Ashley Dallas and Fear the Dark, Sunshine FM. Tracy and the Big D right through till 10 o'clock tonight. Tracy, remember the Golden Guitar Awards this year, and remember seeing one of the great acts there, Shane Nicholson.
Mm-hmm.
He got up there, and when he did his speech, he won his award. He said, "It's old country."
It was perfect.
Do you know what I love about the new country music? There is so much diversity in it, and our next guest, Natalie from the Wayward Henrys, really shows what alt country and diversity is. Very folky, very different. So I thought we'd get Natalie on and have a little bit of a chat about the new single. Natalie, thanks for joining us, and congratulations on the new single.
Oh, thank you so much. It's going great. We are very surprised on how well it's doing.
And of course, if it's a great seller, it's not going to drive you to an early grave, is it?
Oh.
I hope not.
He does this. He tries to get these little segues in through the interviews.
Although, we are working very hard. So maybe we will be in an early grave.
I think
the music industry can do that, I think.
It can.
So tell us about
all three children.
Yeah.
Tell us about the name, the Wayward Henrys. How that came about.
Well, my husband and I, our name's obviously Henry, our last name. So that part was, pretty common actually. But yeah, the Wayward part, we were just a duo. We were just doing some, music around town, and then we had a few band members join us, and they were awfully wayward. So we just changed it to the Wayward Henrys.
So how many people?
We still have that happen actually. It's always just the two of us, but we have people come in and out. A banjo player or bass player or someone will come and join us and stick around for a while, and then So it's just very wayward. At the moment, we've got Tori Forsyth with us, and she's absolutely the most wayward person I know. So.
And how long have you guys been doing this?
This is probably our second year, seriously. The first year was sort of just, gigging and getting started and doing a few things in Newcastle and around town. And then this last year has just been a whirlwind of craziness. People asking us to do festivals and things happening, and #1 hits on iTunes, country iTunes, and just all sorts of stuff. So, it's been great.
Well, Natalie, Darren described your music as eclectic. How would you describe your music?
I actually would probably describe it, it's definitely alt. It's definitely on the alt side of country, but we do have that little bit of old school Americana feel as well, so it's kind of a little bit folky, but just definitely an alt feel.
Well, we're about to play your single Early Grave. Tell us a little bit about that one.
Yeah, so I come up with the concept of Early Grave from Israel Keys, the murderer. He intrigued me. It's been read lots of stories about things like that, and I wrote this story in particular about his last victim, Samantha Coing, and her, the murder of how he got to know her, and it was very, very violent and horrible, but I feel like a great story there. Israel actually wrote notes and horrible things in his cell before he committed suicide. And in one of the notes he wrote, in regards to, he didn't believe that people, especially, Samantha or anyone that was working very late was living their life right, which is ironic being a murderer.
Yeah.
But he didn't think they were living their life right, so he thought, they'd be better off dead. And so, it was... in the lyrics, I say, run, baby, run. You're living like a borrowed slave, which is sort of his thoughts. Mm-hmm. And it just went from there.
Sounds like a page out of Saw, doesn't it?
Almost. Edgar Allan Poe or something.
We had the CMC Awards and also CMC Rocks Queensland just last weekend. What was the thrill the first time you saw your film clip on there?
It was actually Fanny Lumsden. She had Facebooked me, and I didn't even see it. Fanny had seen it, and she Facebooked and said, "Hey, babes, you're on TV," and put a photo up there of our clip on TV. And so I hadn't seen it for a good 2 weeks, but then I stayed up a couple of nights. I go to bed early. I stayed up a couple of nights watching CMC and finally seeing it myself. So it was really exciting. It was, especially Brock is, a man of few words, and he's quite timid and shy. And him on TV was quite hilarious, actually. Him and his long red beard, it was really fun.
Well, there you go, folks. We've been talking to Natalie from the Wayward Henrys. You can check them out on their Facebook, have a look at their websites, get onto CMC. You can actually request their song on there as well. Do everything you can do to support yet some more Australian music artists. Natalie, thanks for joining us tonight, and we're going to go out with your song right now.
Tracy.
Here they are, the Wayward Henrys and Early Grave.